Good morning, lovelies. Welcome to my channel. I am the Ebony Mystique, your eclectic entrepreneur. I have a massage and wellness business called Celestial Rain Massage and Wellness. I'm a freelance pianist and I also am an indie author. So today's video, I am just going to discuss a few things with you about how I have managed to market my massage business. And you know that if you saw the thumbnail and you clicked on it because this is what you want to hear. So just for a little bit of history with me. I have been a massage therapist for 21 years. So long time. And of course I made a few mistakes as I got started. A lot of people do. But the things that work for me, I'm going to share with you. And some of it may not rest well in your spirit. But I'm just going to give you my tips, what I did, and how it worked. So the first thing I did, one of the first successful things I did was Groupon. Now, Groupon was tricky for me to figure out. I initially kind of just jumped in it and got completely bombarded and overwhelmed. But once I learned how to market Groupon, I use it now as an introductory service. And what I mean by that is I'll do like this kind of price for foot reflexology. And with that, people will come in, they will try the reflexology session, and they'll love it, and they'll rebook for something else. But the key is, with Groupon, I have noticed to upsell the actual booking. And what I mean by that is when they call in, I'm always asking them, do they want a facial massage or a scalp massage or a neck and shoulder massage? Do they want to add that to the appointment? 8 times out of 10 they say yes. So I'm upselling the appointment and I'm getting people to come in, and when they come in they get to know me, they love the massage, we build a rapport, and they rebook. Boom. I only recommend this mainly for people who work for themselves. For me, if I had a staff, I would never want them to do Groupon services just because you will not get paid a lot. With Groupon, they take 40% of the profit and they cut you back 60%. And I just chuck that up to like marketing fees because I don't pay out of pocket. I don't pay in advance for marketing. They do it for me. They take it on the back end. The services are easy to upgrade. You know, you have your add-on services. You can add things onto it to fill up the appointment and get the desired income you want per session. However, it's easier to do that with me because I have no staff. I am the only one doing these appointments. Now, if you are a massage owner and you do have a staff, I beg of you, unless you're going to pay your staff full price for these services, do not book them with Groupon appointments. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. All right, so I do that. And the next thing I do, as far as marketing, is I let other people do it for me. I ask for reviews. So before they walk out, and be like, hey, especially if they're gushing and they're excited, be like, hey, can you leave me a review? Can you leave me a review? Can you leave me a review? And they'll be like, oh my gosh, yes, I love you. You are amazing. Baby doll, I love you. So they're going to be like, yes, I will leave you a review. And I appreciate that because if I'm constantly talking about how great I am, that's just me talking about how great I am. But if somebody else is shouting from the rooftops about how great I am, people will be like, oh, well, these people really like her, so maybe she's good at what she does. So word of mouth, I guess you would say word of mouth. Reviews. I ask for the review before they walk out the door. I just don't assume they're going to do it. Every customer, I had to get into the habit of doing that though, but every customer that leaves, I'll be like, hey, I'm glad you feel good. Can you please leave me a review? Now, my Groupon clients generally will leave that on Groupon, but I also ask them to leave it on Google because a lot of people search and find me through Google. I don't do a lot of social media advertisement anymore because it just never worked out. But Google reviews, Groupon reviews is how I get a lot of business. And before, now I don't do it now, but before I did have a referral program, which was another way to market, which was kind of word of mouth. So that all falls under the word of mouth thing that I did. So I did a referral program, and I did that for a couple of years to kind of get business and get established at a income that was going to work for what my needs were. And by that, I discounted, I don't even want to say discounted, but every person that a client referred that came in and actually got a massage, I gave them a $5 credit. And that blew everything up for me. It's like I was getting referrals like crazy. Like crazy. Like my business was just, okay, let me dial it back. I felt like it blew up. It did take maybe about, I guess, 6 months to a year to actually get to the point where I no longer had to stress about appointments. You know, appointments were just coming in at this point. I'm getting referrals, I'm checking it down, and I had some clients, they would just do the referrals, and because they wanted to get like that, they really wanted that discount. Now, it did get to a point where, because it is just me, I was getting more requests for appointments that I could manage. So when that happened, then I pulled back on the referral program. I thanked everybody. I sent out an email, and I was like, hey, I am so appreciative of the referrals that you guys have been blessing me with, but at this point I am unable to take on the overwhelming influx of clients. And my clients were pretty cool with it. They still give me referrals. Don't get me wrong, they still give me referrals, but it's not as much as when I was doing the program. So that helped. And then one of the other things that helped me market the business, honestly, is my email list. So with all my clients, I asked if they want to sign up for the email list. Now, I know some people send out their email lists every couple of weeks. I do it like once a month. And I'll do what the monthly special is, what the seasonal special is. For my subscription clients, I'll let them know that they can get the complimentary, whatever their complimentary services for that season is. Because I break it up 4 seasons, because I was running out of ideas trying to do it monthly. So I do it by seasons now. So springtime, they'll get something. Fall, they'll get something. Winter, they'll get something. And they'll get it for the full season every time they come in. But the email list does kind of help people remember, hey, she's still around. She's there. And I've had clients that, still on my email list, and I haven't seen them in months go by. I'm just like, oh, maybe they moved, and they'll get an email and they'll be like, hey, I just saw your email, I've been meaning to get back to you, but I want to book an appointment for XYZ. And then they come back in. So those are my things that I do to market. I do Groupon. I do basically word of mouth, ask for the reviews, and I do the emails, and that has been very successful for me so far. And just to share just those few ideas, I do a lot of my videos in the car. I'm about to go in and drop some elbows, but it is what it is. I just wanted to do this video real quick because I've been thinking about it. I was like, what do other people, other therapists, maybe possibly want to know what I've done? Because I've been doing this for 20-something years, and I've never really thought much about it. I just enjoy what I do. But I was like, okay, let me sit down and really think about, because I threw a lot of stuff at the wall to see what would stick. These things stuck. So yeah, one thing I do not do, I don't give away free services anymore, and I do not recommend giving away free services. Yes, you can write it off, but if you're going to give away free services, don't do it like I did. I was doing like giving away free services every month like a fool. I would maybe give away maybe 1 or 2 free services a year, because you don't want to get into the habit of working for free and praying that people come back, because those people who got the free services never came back. But that was just my experience. If you had a different experience with it, let me know in the comments. Again, this is Ebony Mystique, and I gotta go because it's almost time to start dropping elbows and playing with toes. So thank you for listening to my video. I hope you got some good ideas from it. Drop something in the comment. Let me know what you do to market your business, and I will chat with you lovelies later. Till the next time.